Nice after we get going.
Oh, it says live on Facebook. Oh, maybe I figured it out.
Right? Let's see.
I'm thinking I did because I can see myself on my phone. So let's see if I can
That's
see.
good, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Got it. Need to mute that. I think we got it.
I think so too.
Rock on. Okay.
I think it was because the OBS was picking up the phone.
Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. Let me share it to the Norway's Tires group real quick. All right, everybody hold on while we get a couple shares out there to some groups. There we go. Hey, Jody. Thank you. You can hear us okay. Hey, Daniel. Ben, can you see the comments this time?
They're coming in slow.
Yeah, they'll be slow. There's a super bad lag usually. I'm gonna try to tag more of us now. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it on the computer. Weird. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Cindy. All right. Switch cameras real quick. Hey, everybody. So today Ben's going to walk me through tying a Green Highlander pattern. Hopefully this week sometime I'll do one where I'm actually teaching and not just following along.
Yeah, it's lagging from my phone, so I'm just gonna put it away for now. Jody, I think you should just stop for a bit.
Right? So he's doing, well, you saw the other day in the Zoom, he does stained glass.
Yeah.
He's doing a fish. And it looked really cool. All right, so what hook are you using today?
I'm using the Gamma T106H again.
Okay, so again, I'm using Alec Jackson's Bay hook size 5.
Yeah, number 4. It comes out better on the camera. You should almost be able to walk me through this. You've been on with a few of us now.
Right, I'm gonna eventually have to go Atlantic salmon fishing. Have all these flies for them.
Okay, so
if and when the border ever, opens up. So. Hey, Randy, glad you could make it. You're even on time this time. Okay.
Yeah, see, your comments must be coming into you quicker than it is coming into me.
Yeah, so I've got it up on the computer, but then I have it up on my phone sitting next to it.
Oh, okay.
And they're coming up a lot quicker on that. So
yeah, because Randy's just come up now.
So.
Okay, cool. So take you to the back.
Luckily, we have a decent internet connection. So.
And then this is where I tie in the flat silver.
The flat silver?
Yeah.
That you said? Okay, hold on. So do you know any of the history of this pattern or anything?
I don't. I'm not a history buff. I see most of the time when I see something cool, I just tie it.
Right.
And see, I'm not a tyer that like some guys go and tie like a bunch of one.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll go and unless I get an order or something, I'm always constantly just looking on Facebook and looking on patterns that catch my eye, something new to
Right.
try. Oh, let's just check that. Oh, that was loose. I was wondering why it was shaking. There we go. I took it off last night to spool my thread.
Right.
Okay, so then you bring it all the way back up. Oh, you're still there.
Yeah, hold on, I'm slow.
Well, that's fine. I was just checking. I was on the Facebook screen. I'm not even watching.
So, David Radcliffe, Thomas Williams are watching, trying to catch it as people come on. Josh Bryan, Rick Zvek.
So Jody, you're gonna send me that book, are you? He just sent me a picture on Facebook.
Yeah, showed me last night the book he was reading. It looks really good. Is it the one about the?
Forgotten Flies.
Yes, yep. Yep.
Oh, okay, so you're back there already. This is where the yellow comes in. So
So we'll do yellow first.
yeah, so this is there's a tag and then there what do they call it? Tip.
Oh, Bubba, come down.
So yeah, the silver would be considered a tag, and then this would be the tip. So the way I do it, put them,
Sorry, the dog's freaking out.
bring it up.
So are we gonna do this just like we did the one the other day?
Yeah. It ties in better.
For $500, Jody says.
Yeah. Maybe when he's done reading it, he can lend it to me.
Yeah, right? Good luck with that. Don't know that anybody would trust the postal system that much.
Well, I'm still hoping Buddy gets that Norvice. I haven't tracked it since I sent it.
So where did you send it to? Who got it?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, I just broke my thread. Hold on. This is not Semperfli thread, so I'm just saying.
Oh, really?
No, it's just the only white I have spooled up. I don't even know what it is, but it is not Semperfli.
So again, you want to try to keep the body as smooth as you can. And bring it back. Oh, Jordan's in again. Yeah, Randy, it's better that way. It's always something different. Yeah, it's still 10 o'clock in the morning here, Jordan.
Right.
It's kind of nice actually being able to see the comments this time.
Okay.
Let's see a little better.
And then just bring that back part up, right?
Yep, then bring that back over, fold it over, and then tie it in right up to the front. Jody, you're gonna have to send me every page of that book then. You keep sending me pages.
Like screenshot pages out of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Then I can make my own.
Oh, so Greg Potter is watching. I think he's back in Michigan, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I can't see. I only see 3 views. I got it on the comment section, and I keep going back and forth to Zoom.
All right, what next?
Okay, the tail.
Oh, let me go grab the tail. I didn't grab it. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Aren't you supposed to be working, not watching Facebook?
Going on, Justin?
Yeah, so I think this week sometime, I don't know when, Justin and I are going to do a trout fly, but it'll be me teaching it and him following along. So, change it up a little bit.
He's trying to do both.
I'm probably not doing very good at either, huh?
He's probably getting more Facebook time in than he is working.
Right? He's like that sometimes.
So then, like I said, I like making the body smooth, so I keep wrapping up and down. Because with the floss, it makes it look so much better
Right.
when you go to wrap your floss.
Let's get to tying. We are tying. Some of us are actually tying live, unlike working like you.
So did you have ostrich churro?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, somebody from Denmark.
Oh, hey, Marietta. Okay, so just one piece of ostrich churro.
Yeah, just one piece, and then I go back to the tail and tie the tip in, going up towards the front, and then I come back just slightly. Now this is where.
So are you tying the ostrich churro in by the tip or the butt?
So the butt. So
Butt. Okay.
yeah, and then you tie it back. So this is where you gotta watch how the stem goes. You want the stem of the ostrich churro actually to go towards the front, and as you're wrapping your ostrich churro, you wrap on top of the stem. So when you tie it in, you're actually tying on the stem and not actually through the feather. So this is where you got to counter wrap it. You got to wrap it one way, and if the stem's going back, you just turn it around and wrap it the other way.
Okay. Oh, I got it. Got it. Oh, I broke it.
Yeah, sometimes it's notorious. Well, see so then the ostrich actually sits up like a butt rather than flare back.
Okay. How many wraps do you take?
I usually do 2 or 3. You want it to be fluffy enough that there's a butt there, but you don't want it like overly fluffy.
Right. Okay.
And then you just wrap. wrap it up a little bit and then cut it off and then wrap to the front because this is where we're going to put in the tag. Or the ribbon, sorry.
Yeah.
The ribbon.
Yep. No, I know what you mean. And for that, we're using oval silver.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you wrap that back to where your butt. And then wrap about halfway. And look, I did get a hair clip this time.
Woo-hoo.
So much better.
Right.
The material clip is good for like the big bulky stuff, I noticed,
Yeah,
but when it comes to tinsel and stuff,
yeah. Okay, so
and bring it about halfway.
so this whole time we're kind of just building the body up underneath with these.
Yeah, like see,
materials, right?
well, yeah, because see, I find with the 12-aught stuff, you have to like, in order to get like a somewhat of a nice body, you have to build it up. Some of the other threads, as long as you keep it smooth, it doesn't work. It doesn't too bad.
Yeah.
But like with the uni stretch stuff, where it's not as thick as like the uni floss,
Mhm.
I find it takes more to build the body, like a nice body. So that's why I like going back and forth, and it gives the body, it gives everything in the fly strength too, right?
So now we'll do green floss or yellow or
Yellow.
yellow.
So then you tie that in.
You got a mess going.
Just about like 1/3. You want more, a little bit more green than you do yellow.
So like the
So to about, you see,
boat. God, sorry. Oh, sorry.
about 1/3.
Tying with all these Canadians, I'm gonna start sounding like one.
So this is where it gets kind of tricky because you can't really see the yellow with all the natural light and stuff.
Right. Oh crap, hold on. Just a second. I broke
About 1/3.
What?
Jody.
About 1/3. What? 1/3's what? What?
Well, because I said 1/3, so he said.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 1/3, yep.
So then bring that up to the front.
Okay. All right.
And then this is where the green goes in.
Oh, hey Vic, how's it going? So Vic Hadley is watching. He usually is at all the shows we go to,
Well, that's good.
but we didn't get to go to any this year. So, or
There's gonna
last
probably-
year or this year.
There's probably going to be more online shows.
So it's nice to see him on here because I haven't seen him in a long time.
So this is where I use a handy dandy Norvise. I don't like using it on the back part of the body because I don't like bringing my thread all the way up. Yeah.
So we're just gonna take the green
And go right up to the
right
front.
up to the yellow, right?
Yeah, right to the yellow and then back
And then
up.
back up. And so you can kind of build some bulk here too if you needed, right?
Yes.
By going back and forth.
So then you have 2-part body.
Okay. God, I really don't like when it's a lumpy body. Like it's got to be just right. It drives me nuts.
Kind of glad this one went a little bit more flawless than the last one.
Right? Yeah, no, I think you have the tech part of it figured out, so that's cool.
Yeah, now I just got to figure out how to do it alone. I was playing with it just before we got online because I was up at 9 trying to play with it, and I still couldn't get Facebook to recognize it. So I'm going to try through.
Oh. Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
All right. We're good.
Good.
Yep, we're good.
So this is where you wrap the rib up to the front.
Okay. How
And
many wraps, give or take?
most tires will tell you no more than 5.
Yeah.
I do around 4 or 5.
Should I try to get it to where it hits that transition point from the green to yellow
No, it doesn't matter.
nicely, or does it not matter?
No, I'm sure the fish don't care.
I know they don't, but I do. Okay, I think that works.
No, it looks nice either way.
Just do that.
Yeah, most tires will tell you, yeah, no more than 5 wraps for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of steps in this one, but there's some worse. And if you've seen the one that I tied for the Norvice, I actually had 5.
Right?
They got 5 different colors. I have 5 different body colors in that.
Dude, that was the coolest fly ever, though.
Huh?
That was the coolest fly ever. Well,
No,
maybe
Randy
not
said
ever, but it was pretty cool.
Randy said there's a lot of steps.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is where you put the wing in.
Man, what are we using for the wing?
Brown squirrel, pine squirrel, whatever you got. That looks. I don't got all my.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to mute myself for a second.
But this pattern calls, there's a lot of different style wings you can use on this. Some people use moose hair. Some people use, like moose hair is big in Newfoundland
Right.
on a lot of salmon flies.
Grab a different squirrel.
And like what I do, again, I kind of measure the wing to where the tail sits. Then I'll take the other finger and kind of see where I want to cut it. Sometimes I'm a little short, but I find it frays less if you do it this way opposed to the other way. And squirrels sometimes can be a hassle.
Mm-hmm. And how far back do you want the tail to go again?
The wing?
Yeah, the wing. Sorry. Yeah, that.
Just so when it sits back, like I go kind of halfway to where the end of the tail is.
Yeah.
And then you wrap that back up.
Jody says, did I buy a chair to match my vise or a vise to match my chair? It's a good question.
I think the chair came first, didn't it?
Nope, the vice did.
Oh, really? So I guess you got the chair to match the vice.
The vice did. Yeah, had the vice for a while now.
Ah.
That's too much.
Well, I started buying tools to match my vice. I got dark blue scissors. Got light blue scissors.
Yeah, so Brian has a red chair because he has a red vice. So I have a, we needed new chairs, so it just made sense. And they're gaming chairs, so they're really comfortable. And this one even has a footrest.
Well, that'd be nice.
Right, a footrest and a lumbar massage pillow, which is really nice. Not when you're tying, but.
So there's something with the, yeah, looks good.
It's kind of long. I'm going to shorten it just a bit.
So this is a new step. Like most of the time, they tie this with just the throat underneath.
Okay.
Like,
But let me guess, you put a collar on it.
I did. I did. And you know what? I'm starting to like it more and more.
Yeah.
The collared flies are like just nice. Well, most
They look
times
really
fish don't see the top,
Mm-hmm.
but there's one called the Secret, or is it the Secret? No, there's one, the Silver Wilkinson. It actually got red and blue fibers mixed. I think that one's
That's
going to
pretty
look
cool.
nice after it's done.
Right? That one would look really cool.
So then I strip my feathers.
Okay.
I'm just prepping my feathers right now.
So you're just stripping the fluff off the back of them?
Yeah.
And you're just using hen feathers for this?
Yep.
Okay.
I found a really good guy in BC. Well, on the East Coast, there's a lot of people that die too. But I found a guy in BC that does some really nice colors. So you try to get them similar. Then I hold it by the tip.
So are you going to tie one in at a time or both at the same time?
We're gonna wrap them together so it kind of mixes the colors together.
Okay. Which one are you going to have?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use yellow first, but when you start tying it in,
Okay.
they'll mesh in together. Like
Guinevere, do not jump on this. Go away. Sorry, the cat's about to like swanton onto my tying table. And there she goes. Get off the keyboard. Go. Come on, get out of the way. She seems to think the tying table is hers.
Cats own everything.
Right? They think so. Go away. All right. And so you're just going to wrap them at the same time, you know?
Yep.
Come on, get off the table.
So then, like I said, I wet my fingers and stroke all the fibers back.
Okay.
And then when I'm tying it around, I just like to make sure everything going back. So every time I come around, I'm just stroking everything back at the same time.
Hey, Joe.
You want to try to keep the stems
Right.
like right in front of the other.
Okay, I'm just saying this reminds me of a Packers fly. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this to Linda at work. She's a big Packers fan.
Oh, you know what? It's almost the same colors.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. Yeah,
And
so
then,
everybody in our office is Seahawks fans because, you know, we're out here, except her and me. We're the Packers fans.
then what I do after it's all tied in, I kind of take the comb and try to get whatever fibers are stuck underneath. And this time I think I made the head a little too big. I didn't go forward enough.
You guys sometimes leave room at the head to riffle hitch?
That's a big thing here in Newfoundland.
I think I
even
asked
though,
that last time. Never mind.
yeah, that's big. That's huge in Newfoundland, and Nova Scotia's catching on, and a lot more people. It works so much better in the water. And then, because I was asking my father-in-law, I was like, why you do that? And he says, just riffles in the water so much better. And then boom, like I watched him one day go in the river. There was four people fishing. He goes into the middle of the river and hooks on within 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to the side, cleans up his fish, and then goes back to that exact same spot. 5 minutes after, boom, another fish.
Have a good day, Randy. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I know some people up here do it too. So.
And then this is where I get crazy. If there's some long ones, I'll trim them off because the collar's thicker with wrapping the two,
Yeah,
so you can lose a couple.
sacrifice a few.
Yeah. And then
There's definitely a few that are not sitting very well.
and then what I do, this also hides a little bit of the head too, because when you do the head cement,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I like it as well. You go and I use a permanent marker because then you got endless possibilities of heads. Especially if you go to Walmart and you buy the super
Right.
pack of the fine point Sharpies.
Yep.
Endless. So then your head actually looks a little bit more presentable because the hook is black too, right?
Yep. Okay. Bone dry.
And then I was using UV glue, but then I noticed
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter what UV glue I used.
Mm-hmm.
After so long, the heads would go cloudy on me.
Right. We haven't been using it enough to know, so
So
be curious to see how they look after a while.
oh yeah, so I started just using Celiar, or I don't know. It's like starts with a C, and if you use a couple coats of that, it actually comes out really nice. It almost looks like it's UV.
Nice.
Well, that come out pretty good even with the saddle you had.
Yeah, the yellow is more of a strong saddle because I didn't have hen, but
No,
I tied that in the back so it would kind of blend better. But
that's nice.
that is completely a Packers fly.
You
I am
can't
bringing
get-
that to work for Linda on Monday. She doesn't know she needs a fly, but she's gonna get one anyway.
Well, there we go. This time went a lot quicker and better than the last one.
Yeah, it did. The video worked good.
Yeah, I got the tech side done for the Zoom part. Now I got to get Facebook down. So if I want to do my own,
Yep,
it'll come within time.
there we go. Switch camera out. So cool. Nice. Thank you for walking me through it.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna have all these Atlantic salmon flies and no
You never
Atlantic
know.
salmon here to fish for.
Well, you never know. Like, it could work for steelhead. It could work because I tied one the other night, and it's Mickey Finn, and everybody knows the Mickey Finn.
Right. Yep.
But I tied it with the collar, and I had a bunch of comments saying
Yeah,
that would work.
saw that.
That would work amazing on steelhead,
Oh yeah. Any of these would work on the steelhead.
right?
I have no doubt.
So you know what?
No doubt whatsoever.
You could take some of these flies that you're learning how to tie here,
Mm.
and you could use it for steelhead, and you might have the new thing in Idaho
All right. No
because
doubt.
they're using different stuff, right?
Right. Maybe because they haven't seen them before or not as often. Might work better.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good deal. Thank you, Marietta.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend.
See you later.